Hi there, this is Savewith Crypto. So what's happening? I'm back home anyway, so that's good. Bitcoin is just going sideways really. I'm sure it's going to do something spectacular soon, but I don't know what. I'm really hoping this is a double bottom and then it's going to blast off into space, but we'll have to see what happens really. Meanwhile, EGLD, I drew this Fibonacci from that swing low to the swing high there, and it really is just clinging onto the 618 Fibonacci line there. So I would expect this to sort of jump up to this one maybe, and then that one, and then move up eventually, but we'll have to see what that does. A lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to put my MEX into this ride farm. Well, it's got 11 days to go, and every Monday the APR on the farms drops a lot. So I think what I'll do, I'll look at it tomorrow and decide really. While these farms are still 300%, I'm still a little bit reluctant to put it all into here, but it might make sense. The point is, will rides triple in value, or will MEX triple in value first? And I don't know really. I would suspect that MEX probably might take a while before it triples in value, whereas ride, I can see ride getting listed on major exchanges in 2022, so maybe it should be the time that I move the MEX into the ride farm tomorrow maybe, but I'll have a look in the morning and make a decision then. It'll be this lot here, so that's $76,000 worth. So 126 million should make something like 100 something ride a day, with ride being currently worth about $2. You're probably looking at, I don't know, $200 or $300 a day, I would say, which might be worth it. But at the moment you can see, this has been running overnight, and this one's at 352, 629 and $80 there. It's a tough decision, but I think I might do that, let it run for 11 days and see what's what. As you know, if you saw my previous videos, I've got 300 EGLD unstaking in my Maiar app, which I will also use. Now what I might do with that is, as the ride is produced, I will then put it into this EGLD ride farm here, and then when this farm finishes, I'll just put all the EGLD into an EGLD MEX farm. I think that's my plan. Over on ByBit, I closed my EGLD trade and my BIT trade. Both of them are closed in profit. The Bitcoin one still remains quite hideously underwater really, minus 29% down. But I have, as you can see, I've got an order set down at 45,672. I'm not sure if we'll get there. I might consider moving that up, I don't know, maybe just like here or somewhere, to try and average down my entry price, because at the moment the entry price is too high. It's like 49,997. So it would be nice to get a lower entry price. So I might consider doing that. While I'm here, it's probably worth pointing out that if you go to ByBit, and if you haven't got a ByBit account, there is a link in the description, which doesn't get you quite as big a bonus as I want it to, but I'm working on that. What I was going to do with this, I'm actually considering getting involved with that Kasta launch, which is to do with like Carl the Moon, that Martini guy, all them kind of people really. And you do that by going to more and then launchpad. And I think to be eligible, you needed to have been stacking some BIT. Okay, so it says here the snapshot period. The daily average amount of BIT in your spot account, ByFi account or derivatives account from the end of December to the 4th of January must be equal to or greater than 50 and will be rounded up to the nearest integer. So it looks like maybe I have to wait for this 2-day countdown before I can do anything. But yeah, I might get involved with that just on a very small way. So that's what I'm doing. So I'd love to know what you're doing, with your farms and all that kind of thing. So please do leave a comment below. I'd like to hear what your plan is. But yeah, for today, I'm not expecting any major movement in the market, with it being Sunday and also with it being the New Year weekend. So hopefully we can see some less boring action tomorrow. Now, the other day I did mention that I put some Bitcoin into the Aubit.io, which is the Freeway token. They are actually rebranding themselves as Freeway, so they're getting rid of the Aubit thing, which I think is quite good because it's very confusing. It's a bit like when CRO had Monaco at the same time, you know, and no one was ever quite sure if they were Monaco or Crypto.com and all that kind of thing. But I think it would be good for them to just become Freeway. That's their plan for 2022. So what I actually did, I actually sent them 3 Bitcoin to put into this supercharger thing. And the way it works is you convert some of it into Freeway token, because you're supposed to have about 25% Freeway token in the account plus the Bitcoin. So I've actually got 2.5325 Bitcoin, and then the Freeway token, I've got 2.46 million Freeway token, which is worth $29,652. And this is cool because at the moment this is paying an annual percentage of 33%, which is quite phenomenal, really. So that's earning me about $100 a day. It's quite mad, actually. What my plan is with this is I'm going to move house soon, probably going to move country as well, and I've got a house for sale here in France, which is going to be worth, I think, about €300,000. And I haven't got enough money to buy a house in the next country I move to, so I think what I'm going to do is going to use this money here, this $100 a day, to rent somewhere while I'm looking for a house. And then when the price of Bitcoin is something like, you know, $100,000 or whatever, these 3 Bitcoins will be worth, hopefully, the price of a house that I want to buy. And that's the plan, really. So if meanwhile my house in France sells, then I'll have another chunk of money there to sort of play with, which I'll probably do something crazy like buy Bitcoin with. So we'll see what happens there. Right, so if you think that's completely crazy, do give the video a like. If you think I'm completely bonkers, click dislike twice just so I know. Please do leave a comment, like I said. Make sure you subscribe, do tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.